Ooh. Oh god. Get these ends off. So cars are going by again. Hey guys, what's the crack? Welcome back to the channel. In my video today, I'm going to be working on my 2005 Kawasaki Ninja. I've had a little bit of maintenance to do since the track day I did in Mondello Park recently. You might have saw my other video on that. One thing I noticed just before the track day was my cheap eBay steering damper started to leak the fluid from it. And I'm going to try and take it apart today and see if I can get the seals out and bring them to a place here near where I live and see if we can get it rebuilt. So I'm just going to go ahead now, get out my Allen key or hex bit set on the impact driver and remove just 2 of the bolts holding this onto the bike. I don't actually need to remove the fitting kit because there's no point. I'm going to refit this back on if I do manage to rebuild it successfully. Okay, and here we go. I'll take this one off first. Okay. And the second one. So we'll just go ahead and lift that off carefully. There's little dimples in it, so what I'm going to do is I've got a thin nose pliers here, and I'm going to see if I can actually fit it in there and screw these off. Okay, actually that's kind of loose. That's one off anyway. See if we can get this side as well. Okay, so I've got both ends unscrewed. I think what I might have to do is take this piece off the end here and see if I can slide out this whole bar. A bit of a struggle here trying to get these ends off. So what I think I'm going to do is just actually put vice grips on it and twist it off if possible. There we go. So it was actually a threaded bar on the end, so that's pretty handy. So what I'm going to do is try and slide everything off the top here now. Right, so we've got one half off. The pieces, that's just a empty bar. This has a couple of seals on it. That doesn't, we don't need that. That doesn't have any seals on it. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's the internal piece there. Okay, so now we've got this far, we've got this dismantled. I just need to get this piece off the shaft as well. There is another seal here that I need to get off, and I can slide it back this way. What I can do is I can actually twist off this end as well, because this I'd imagine is threaded. There we go. Got the other end of the shaft off. That's the rose jointed bit. Sit there. Thankfully no damage. Put that down the side. So now I can slide off this side, these fittings. The last thing I need to do is remove the seals from this part. So now I've got the steering damper fully dismantled. We've got the seals out, so now I can go and take them to the machine shop and see if they can match them for us and hopefully have them in stock so we can get this thing rebuilt again today. Alright guys, so I had to do a little bit of running around the city to try and find the right seals, but managed to pick up a few of them and got a couple of extra spare. So what I'm going to do is I've got all the parts here in front of me cleaned down. I'm going to start reassembling it and then try and figure out how we're going to put in the fluid. Okay, so we'll start off with the main shaft here. Put back on these 2 small ones, these 2 tiny little O-rings here. Alright, so that seems to be the main body of the damper all back together. All I have left to do now is go and refit it to the bike, and we'll go and take it for a little ride and just see how it performs, if it's going to leak. I'm not so sure about the 10 weight oil that we used. I did see most reviews online seem to be use a heavier oil, but I did actually purchase a 15 weight oil as well. So if I'm not happy with this when I turn up the damper on it, I'm going to try this one out and see how we get on. Alright guys, so it's actually a couple of days later here. I got the damper back on the bike, went for a spin, it all seemed to be checking out okay, but I wasn't totally happy with the 10 weight oil, so I actually stripped the damper again. You might have seen, the Hawkeye viewers might have noticed that I actually put the two end seals back in incorrectly, so I'm just going to stick a note in the video, you might have spotted that. But I swapped it over to the 15 weight oil and I'm much happier now. It seems to perform like the way it did when I bought it first. So thanks very much again if you made it this far. Really hope you find this video very useful if you want to go and service or rebuild your own steering damper. Don't forget as well to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it, or let me know what you think in the comments down below. Cheers guys, thanks.